next topic. So welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about this new Tesla supercharger that's coming out, or that's came out already. This like magic dock or whatever it's called. You know, definitely some pretty interesting stuff out there. And what is it? Like, what is going to be happening with it? It essentially got leaked. Does this mean that Tesla is going to open up their superchargers to everybody? We made a video about this last week about how there might have been leaked, or they accidentally put like a CCS compatibility, but it seems like now Tesla is going to roll out plans to open up superchargers to the whole entire network. So, or everybody else that has, you know, not a Tesla. So we're going to talk about what we've seen so far on Twitter. But if you're new to the channel, if you're just jumping in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And shout out to King Snake for supporting the channel, and this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon. Shout out to King Snake for reminding me. Down below in the description there's a Patreon where you can support the channel, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is shout out to Whole Mars blog. He posted this, or they posted this. It's a he, but they posted this earlier today. So this is how Tesla, quote, so this is how Tesla will support the CCS at US superchargers. The Magic Dock. Kind of sounds like an Apple product, right? The Magic Dock or Apple Dock. Quote, you pull out the Tesla connector if you just need that, or the larger dock if you need CCS. Should make retrofits a piece of cake. Low capex. That's technical speak for me, but definitely, you know, some pretty interesting stuff. Actually, it looks like shout out to Drive Tesla from Drive Tesla CA. They leaked it first with the, yeah, that's what we saw the other week. But that's pretty cool feature, right? Like they should be able to install this to all their superchargers that are already out there. Hopefully they roll it out a little bit slower. And then, you know, because Tesla superchargers do get packed up pretty quickly. But let me know what you guys' thoughts on this. Do you think like this is good? Are Tesla superchargers packed where you're at? Have you gone to one? Because, you know, there's always an etiquette with Tesla supercharging. People like to leave their cars, or, you know, other companies or other cars out there will try, you know, they'll play jokes and try and block Tesla superchargers. But okay, capex, capital expenditure, less cost. Love it. Thanks for coming in, John. Eric, thanks for helping me out there. I'm learning. But yeah, this is, you know, that's good. I think it's good long term. It's actually really good for Tesla, right? Because other competitors are going to roll up to these superchargers. Let's say someone who just bought a Hyundai Ioniq 5, or, you know, they've been driving the Ioniq 5 for 6 months, 12 months, and they go up to a supercharger, a Tesla supercharger, because they need a plug-in for whatever reason. And the more impressions they see, the more they see that Tesla Model 3 or that Model Y, they might think like, you know what, maybe I should sell my Ioniq 5 and buy a Tesla, or maybe they won't. I mean, you know, there's definitely going to be some weird prideness or animosity. There always is, right? You know, brand loyalty and all that stuff. But, you know, if we can convert more EV owners, or vice versa, or just at the end they convert people to EV, right? And I think that's certainly the biggest hurdle at the end of the day. You need a good charging network to sustain, you know, the ownership. There's people, you know, you see this, you know, the horror stories of Electrify America, and how it doesn't, you know, it's not stable, and you buy an EV, you can't charge anywhere, going on any road trips. So I don't know if I could buy, and I think about this all the time. I think about trying to go to other EV brands. Like I do have a Rivian on order, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to take delivery of it, because you need a good charging network to be able to go on road trips. And just being the thought of like just, you know, having the thought of going up to an Electrify America charger, trying to, you know, mess with the app to get it started, and it not working for 20 minutes, you know, that can add up a lot when you're trying to do like a 3, 4, 5 hour road trip to wherever at the end of the day. So it looks like they already have this charger in Australia, so that's good. It should be an easy rollout. Okay, so you can see like there's 2 different nozzles here. Yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully one, you know, rolls out in Hawthorne, California really quickly, so we can go check it out. But you know, definitely gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Do you think Tesla should open up their supercharger network ASAP, or should they roll this out slowly at the end of the day? I mean, at the end of the day, if they want to, if other EV owners want to pay more to use our superchargers or use Tesla superchargers, I'm all for it at the at the end of the day. So that way, hopefully, the revenue that they can generate and use can build more superchargers out there, because there's some big places out there. Like there's places all along like the 5 from LA to San Francisco that have like 50, 60, 70 supercharging station stalls. So definitely worth it if we can, if the end goal is to get more superchargers out there, then I'm down for it as well. So we'll jump into some of the comments and some of the questions. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Offers boost upgrade. Okay, Albert, is there any good credit union still giving good APRs? Yes, there is. Check out the Patreon. Snake will point you, King Snake will put you in the right direction. Chris N, Tenet financing any good? It's good if you want a certain strategy of, if you want the lowest possible payment possible, then yes, Tenet could be good. But then I think the best way is to get Tenet, finance it, and then refinance it afterward. But I hope it only a couple stalls and not every stall. Yeah, it's a good point too. Like you maybe have it like 2 or 10 to 20% of the superchargers, but I'm not sure that would make sense, right? We talk about capex and capital expenditure. If they're going to come out and install 1 or 2, they might as well just install all of them so that they can get it knocked out of the way, so they have to come back, right? Mark Weiss, let's see, what do you think will happen with FSD 11 if they big improve it? No idea really. I don't really track the FSD anymore, because I had it. I got tricked in paying for full self-driving, the $6,000 once on the first Tesla I ever bought. Never got beta, and so I just kind of gave up on it. But I do watch some of the videos sometimes. Really cool stuff. I think I've considered maybe buying that $200 subscription to try it out for a little bit. But I don't know. Tenant rates are very high. I have 815 and they offer 5.5 for 72 months. Yeah, so again, it's only worth it if you're looking for that low monthly payment. So that way you can, because you can defer that $7,500 amount until you get your tax credit when you get it in the year. Streaman, thank you for your suggestion going to Tesla's show and work tomorrow. My Model Y delivery. Congrats. Thank you. Thanks for coming in and dropping that. I love that you're able to get yourself a Tesla, put your name on it, and lock down that VIN. That's the key thing, because you don't know, right? If you, especially if you have a Model Y order right now, you could get pushed out to next week, and that would be bad. Terrence, can you supercharge once a week? What do you recommend? I mean, I've owned Teslas where I supercharge like every other day, and so I'm probably a bad person to ask, because I just do whatever is convenient. I have tracked battery percentages and stuff like that to see if it actually degraded faster, and it seemed the same, like 10% by 10,000 miles. So I would just say, drive the vehicle. Don't really worry about that type of stuff, because at the end of it, you just still have a 10-year warranty on the battery, 10-year, 100,000 miles. So don't even worry about that too much, I would say. So we're going to jump into the next